lot of people think that jewellery is about getting a piece of metal, getting a stone and putting it in the metal, but it's completely different. Jewellery is about celebration, whether it's for an engagement, a wedding, a birthday, any celebration. It's an expression of love and an expression of unity.
Oh, hi there.
Thanks very much for coming. Pleased to meet you.
Pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
She said, yeah. When the client comes in for the first time, I think the first thing I need to do is to reassure him. I'll do whatever I can to help. He's a typical guy, so he doesn't know really what's right for her. You don't know anything, presumably. So my role is to find out what she's like as a person. What sort of clothes does she wear? What does she look like? How big is she? How small is she?
She's got a fair complexion.
What sort of jewellery does she wear? Is she a very contemporary character? Is she rather classic in her tastes? Okay. From that information, I need to get something that she's going to be happy with or really delighted with to wear for the rest of her life. Now, it's important for you to know that diamonds, when they're, or any gemstone, when they're not set, they always look rather small. And when they're I think it's important to give as much information without baffling them. Particularly about the gemstones and in relation to diamonds, they all have their qualities, and I need to tell him about the different clarities you get and the colour and the cut and the carat and what it all means. Clarity and cut. And go through that whole process of explaining why I think that one particular diamond may be better for him than the other, or simply give him a choice. It's entirely up to him. I've got a sample of a mount here. It's in platinum, which is what we've decided to go for. Mm-hmm. And it has some small diamonds on the shoulders. And that also carries over to the mount. The design of the mount is crucially important. Even though it's the gemstones that we're showing off, the mount has a huge impact on what those gemstones or gemstone will look like. So that's the mount with the half-carat diamond in. If you wanted to see what the 3/4 carat went in, I'll show you that. Now, this mount is probably too small for this centre stone. You can see that it doesn't fit quite well, but
it's a difference, isn't
it? It's a big difference. Yeah. If you wanted to go for the 3/4 carat stone, I would say it would be better to make a new mount that would fit around the diamond. Sure. The great thing about Hatton Garden is that you're in the centre of the jewellery quarter of London. Historically, jewellery has been made here for centuries. 98% of the jewellery we make is made within 250 yards of where we're seated now. And when you go into these workshops, it's like going into something from Dickens. You're seeing tools that have been used that were used 200 years ago. It's absolutely fascinating. And of course, with these craftsmen, you're building up relationships over decades. And you start talking the same language in terms of how something is made. And so you would just say a few words which would be meaningless to anyone else, but they know exactly what you want and what you're looking for. For example, you could say, I want an 8x1 coronet cluster, low, curved around the finger with low scallops. And that probably doesn't mean much to you, but they would know exactly what that is, but more importantly, how I would want that to turn out. Be assured that it's going to look absolutely stunning. She'll love you forever, no doubt. One of the hallmarks about what makes this such a wonderful position to be in is that it's based entirely on trust. There's total trust between myself and the client, and I may only have known them for an hour or two, but I feel that by the end of a meeting, it's complete between the two of us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah,
Thanks
good
very
to
much
meet
indeed.
you.
Their confidence in you has to be total, and that, when it's there, is absolutely wonderful.